Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason did it again. He threw another complete game shutout against the Philadelphia Phillies, this time at home. Did it in 99 pitches, which makes it a Maddox. And this is, I'm keeping the score so that you guys don't have to, but for those of you who are keeping score at home, that was his 7th complete game on the season, his 6th shutout on the season, and his 3rd Maddox on the season. So he's doing all right in those regards, and he's doing all right on the field. So let's keep going out here. We are not even through the month of July, folks. We still got more baseball left to be played here. So let's see what else we can do. Two seam and such. Not feeling it. We could work on caps. We could work on hits per 9 cap. You could have a rally cat scratching on your chair. I wouldn't recommend it though. Let's go ahead and buff up the pitching clutch cap, I guess, on account of I'm already pretty close to the top on that. I'm pretty sure that's not Matt Trevino over there, dude. Allow 2 runs or next over your next appearance. You got it. We give it a try anyway. And we'll also have a clubhouse day. We've only got Andres Melendez out here that we can work on here, so I guess we'll beef with somebody else, I suppose. Can't beef with what's his name, Mark Bentler, that son of a gun who broke up Jason's no-hitter in progress. With 26 outs in a no-hitter in progress, he was the last out of a no-hitter, and he got a weak little infield single to break it up. Still bitter. Still just a little bit bitter. Let's see. I guess we'll get salty with Rougned Odor. I'm not going to dignify that with a response. Doesn't respond to the message. Left on red. In any case, that'll bring us out here against the Atlanta Braves in SunTrust Park. Now, Jason has faced the Braves a grand total of 11 times in 6 starts. He has a 4-2 record against them, a 2.42 ERA, and a 280 WOBA. So respectable numbers, nothing much to phone home about. But regardless, we want to get out here and get it.
Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of 2 division leaders between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Carlos Castro attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Luis Castillo is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Standing in, Mark Valdez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Well, Harper grounded into a double play to end the Arizona top of the first, and so Jason has to come out here in the bottom to hold these Atlanta Braves scoreless. Let's get it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
Fouls off the 2-seamer up and in. That's strike 1. And I'm probably going to speed through this one a little bit. It's been a long day. I'm pretty tired, so I want to get this one in the can and upload it ASAP so I can sleep.
Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely
change up below the zone. Ball 1.
Passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Give him a cutter up and away.
Now
that was not particularly up and away, but Sammy Castillo's out there at short to take the soft liner. That'll be the first out of the game.
Time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one.
I don't particularly care about how the Braves are lined up in this one. Matty V.
Power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
This is hit high in the air.
That's a changeup off the end of the bat from Corey Dickerson. Fly ball to Carlos Castro in center, and that'll be the second out of the inning 4 pitches, 2 outs. Domingo Santana out here.
He's a long ball threat, of course. Currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now.
Swing and a miss on a fastball down and in at 94. Strike one.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
That is going to be a base hit into right field, and as they say in San Diego, there goes that no-hitter.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Batting 4.
Standing in now, Lincoln Cheney.
Lincoln Cheney.
On the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
One of Jason's minor league foes, as I recall. I'm sure I've given you the full detail of everything I remember about him in a previous video when I've encountered him, because he's been up in the majors for a good long time. I have a record of 20 plate appearances, including this one, that Lincoln Cheney has recorded against Jason.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Philmore.
Swing and a miss on the changeup down and away, and that'll be the end of the inning.
Retire the side. Braves strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to bat will be Victor.
Well, nothing going for Arizona. Top 2, so Jason comes out here in the bottom to try to keep it scoreless.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Fastball down, gets fouled off by Victor Caratini for strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way.
That's a soft grounder over to first.
And the recovery won't be in time.
And we couldn't quite make the play there. I think Eric Neely kind of bobbled it. Well, he bobbled the catch to begin with, and then he had kind of a soft lob over there. So they're going to call it an E3, and that'll be runner on first with nobody out. Jurickson Profar, former Texas Ranger, presently in our world, he is on the Athletics, I think. Swing and a miss on the changeup outside, and that's 0-2 count.
Hey, nobody out now.
Bounced it in the dirt. That's going to be another wild pitch for Jason on the season, only his second. But it comes at kind of a bad time, as it allows a runner to get over to second.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no
chops the fastball down and away to stay alive. Now the cutter up and in. Just off the plate. That'll be ball 2.
Caratini stands at second with no outs.
Chops the curveball. So after a very quick first inning, 10 pitches, Jason is at 18 now, and he has no outs yet. But number 19 is a grounder over to short, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. You guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the
So it's the new normal for us right now. Eric Neely, Ildemaro Vargas, Sammy Castilla and Rafael Devers on the infield, Rhys Hoskins, Carlos Castro, Bryce Harper outfield, Cam Gallagher squatting like a frog behind home plate, and on the bump, as usual, Mr. Jason Parham.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way.
Really not much to say about Rio Ruiz.
Here's the first offering.
Two-seamer inside, strike 1. This will be his 3rd plate appearance against Jason. He's got nothing to show for it so far. But that has more to do with the fact that he has only had 2 plate appearances against Jason and really hasn't had the chance to do much against him. Changeup away, taken, ball 1.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself.
Grounder over to second. Can't get to that one. Ildemaro Vargas
empty. It's a base hit.
Dives to catch it, but cannot make the play. It's going to be an RBI single for Rio Ruiz. And Victor Caratini gets in for a run. I don't know if they're going to credit that with an earned run on account of that should have been, it was an E3 that put him on. But regardless, Atlanta strikes first here in the second. Caleb Cowart now. Fight me, you coward.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup down. That'll be strike two.
Swing there.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the curveball away. And that'll be strikeout number 2 on the day for Jason and out number 2 in the inning.
Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Stepping in now, Luis Castillo.
Left it in the middle of the zone. He cranked it, but pulls it foul.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Cutter outside half for strike 2. I'm feeling mean. Let's give him the slider. That was not where I wanted the slider to go there, Jay, but, you know, do what you want to do.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little
cutter away.
Down. Maybe even
going to pitch 31, or pitch number 31 here after 1 2/3.
Hey, we got 2.
Not exactly a super efficient outing today. That's a slow roller up the middle. And Sammy Castillo just flips it to Ildemaro Vargas to end the inning.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Welcome back to SunTrust Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jason Parham batting just a notch below 300 so far.
All right, well, runner on first, 1 out, so we'll see what Jason can do here.
Now a move over to first.
Throw over, no swing.
Safely.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh,
Fastball taken.
throwing 98 on the outer half, I see.
Vargas stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid. Runner, yes,
Runner goes for second.
That's another good one that he could have hit, but regardless, it's a throwdown, and Ildemaro Vargas gets nailed at second.
That time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing.
Slider away, got Jason swinging. Have a seat and get comfortable, Jay. That'll end the inning.
Nothing doing for Arizona. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Mark Valdez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Mark Valdez.
All right, well, Mark Valdez up again for the second time.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Pitch
Give him
on the
fastball down.
Drilled down the line.
That's foul. That's break 1.
No one down here. Come on, big guy.
This particular angle in SunTrust Park,
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole
Showtime
now.
slider is kind of blocked by Jason's big old head. 0-2 count, change up below the zone. Well, that wasn't below the zone, but regardless, stays alive on a foul ball.
The next 0-2.
Fastball down, swings through it,
Struck him out.
pulls his sword on that one. And that'll be strikeout number 3 on the day for Jason, and that'll be out number 1 of the inning. Oh yeah.
Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the ball was right.
No left fielder.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson.
Change up down, strike one.
Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1.
I think I was trying to remember what team Corey Dickerson was on during the All-Star game, and well, this is where he is.
Into the windup,
Or maybe it
here
was
comes
someone
the
else. I don't
0-1.
recall.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
All right, so swing and a miss on the two-seamer down, and that'll be strike 2. Yeah, what the hell. You can go up and in with a cutter. Try to saw some lumber.
And this is popped up.
Just
near second
popped
base.
up
Castillo
right behind second base. Castillo's over to get it, and that'll be the second out of the inning. And here comes Domingo Santana again.
Empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Try to check it, and
Pulls the
it's
sword
0-1.
on that one. Jason, 98 miles an hour. Gosh, that's the second game in a row.
Nobody on.
What have you been doing, my man? Haven't been working on your speed that much. Chops the fastball down for strike 2. And we'll go ahead and give him the slider down and away. Chops it down again.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it.
Calls for a
Another 0-2
cutter
coming.
away, and we'll give it to him. And he fouls that off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to
I have
go a
no
little
idea
bit
what the
further
rally count is
outside the
doing
zone.
right now,
3
but
foul
she's
balls
making
in a row.
kind of a
He wants to get
racket.
a swing and a miss on this
Hey,
next
we're
pitch.
patient up there.
The 0-2 once more is looked at.
Now, he won't fish for that one exactly, but
Bases are empty here
stays
with 2
alive. 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Struck him out.
98
2-seamer,
again.
the inning is over.
Dang, son.
Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 1-0.
Jason ate his Wheaties, or
Standing in, Lincoln
constitutionally mandated Wheaties replacement
Yeah, Matty, big
this
time
morning.
day last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so
Regardless,
far.
Arizona
He's
ties it
just
up,
not
top
seeing the ball
4.
off this team.
So now we get
Let's
to
see if he can
try
make an
to
adjustment
hold
right
it there.
No balls and a strike to count.
Let it rip. Let it rip.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air.
That's a
out
fly
into
ball
right
to right field.
Harper has a
Bryce
read on
Harper's
it.
back to get it. And that'll be
And
the
that's
first out of the
first out
inning.
Stepping up now.
Victor Caratini, the sole run scorer for the Braves thus far.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Got on base due to an
No balls and a
error.
strike.
Got on second due to a wild pitch. And then got around to home on a single.
Fouled off.
That's an 0-2 count.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Go ahead and give him the changeup down and away.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
A little far outside there, Jay, but
I
okay.
love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your
Swing and a miss
spot
on the
just a hair,
curveball.
and you could have
Strikeout
some
number
problems.
5 on the
And he
day for
got it.
Jason, and that'll be the
That
second
swing
out of the
tells me
inning.
He was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And Jurickson Profar next up.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jurickson.
Into the box. Jurickson Profar. As the first
Change
pitch
up
here.
down below the
Change
zone
up
for
inside
ball
the
1.
zone. It's ball 1. Profar, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long.
2-1 count here on a curveball below the zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. Lifted the other way after
Fly ball on that cutter up and in. Carlos Castro's got it, and that'll end the inning.
That'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1.
And Arizona pulls ahead here, top 5. Jason coming out here with nobody on and 1 out. Slider away. Well, I'm not going for that one.
It's well off the outside.
Oh, that was 99 miles an hour. I'm not saying I'm giving up on those necessarily, but it's going to be tough for me to catch up to. Change up on that one. 2-1 count.
3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. 2-2 now.
Slider on the inside corner, fouled off.
He takes strike
heck.
on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw
well, 72 pitches through 5.
That's a quality AB in my book.
It's not great for him. Not that Jason is doing much better, mind.
Rio Ruiz. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings.
Cutter, or excuse me, 2-seamer taken. They call it a ball, but I'd beg to differ.
They want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That one, pretty much the same spot, swung on for a strike. Give him the curveball down. Swing and a miss on 1 below the zone, and that'll be strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Give him the cutter inside. Swing and a miss. Thanks for playing. Have a seat and get comfortable. Strikeout number 6 on the day for Jason. First out of the 5th. He's feeling good. I'm feeling, well, I'm feeling tired is what I'm feeling.
Here's Caleb Coward. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
I most certainly do not want to get blown up here, but if it did, it would give me an excuse to get out of here early.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Inside slider is the call. That's grounded down the first base line. Eric Neely's got it. That'll be the first out of the inning.
3 unassisted. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Yeah, not an ideal letting that run score earlier, but it sounds like I'm guessing they're not going to give him an earned run on that one. I'd be very surprised if they gave him an earned run on it, I guess.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
That's a slow roller over to second. And bounces in the dirt, but Neely's able to scoop it, and that'll end the 5th.
Down in order go the Braves, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So Striding in, Mark Valdez.
Well, it's now 5-1. Arizona on top after 6 innings, or 5.5.
Your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a
So,
lot of
see what
action.
we can
They
do
just
out
haven't
here.
been up to the task so far in this
Two-seamer taken at the top of the zone for what is called a ball again.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an
97
player,
miles an hour. I think Jason's got that recharge working now, so all his pitches are speeding up. Maybe we'll see one at 99.
And it's 1-2.
1-2 count. Give him a slider down and away. Well, that certainly was down and away, Jay. I can't deny that.
Line drive to center
It's a line
field.
shot to center field, but Carlos Castro's out there to grab it. That'll be the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here comes Corey Dickerson again.
The left fielder, number 9, Corey.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a
First
look
pitch
at a
slider
here
taken
that
for
finds the
strike
zone
one.
for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Next pitch is a curveball. Hung it,
Behind 0-2
but
now.
it froze him for strike
To the
2.
fans, that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Two-seamer way outside, taking ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right
Swing and a
now,
miss on the
really
cutter,
wanna
and
try
that'll
to
be
get this guy out.
strikeout
Just hopefully keep him
number
from
7
getting
on the
a
day for
potential
Jason,
getting
and be the second out of the 6.
Strikeout swinging. Corey Dickerson becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're
Way
gonna
late
go up
on
there
that
and try to
one.
be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts.
Give him another fastball up and in.
In now, Domingo Santana.
96,
As he'll take a look
strike
at a high
1.
Strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big
Cutter up and away. That one is going to be fair, and it's going to squirt on down the
And this will find the wall
third
deep in the
baseline.
corner.
That'll be a base hit.
And they keep the
And Domingo Santana has his second base hit on the game.
Third hit, he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And here comes Lincoln Cheney once again. Oop, that was not intentional. But that's right at Lincoln, or excuse me, that's right at Rafael Devers. And that'll end the inning. So poorly executed pitch there to lead off that at bat, but winds up not hurting us. And they're going to let Jason bat out here despite not having a very good time of it so far. And I think I'm even just going to lay down the bunt. Oh, you got to be kidding me, man. Make a run for third. That was a beautiful bunt. That was just beautiful. And you wasted it.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
Change up away, taken for strike 1.
And hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That one's lined back up the middle. Victor Caratini gets a base hit on the day to go along with his ill-gotten run.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder.
Okay, well, runner on first with nobody out.
Didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I
Swing and a miss on the curveball down in the zone for strike 1.
Get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Swing and a miss on the changeup down in the
Couldn't
zone.
make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive.
Fastball
early
up and
on.
away. That
If he
one
can
is
strikes like he
bouncing
he's gonna have
foul.
a pretty good night.
I'm going to go ahead and give him the Showtime changeup here, low and away. See if he can make contact. No, he cannot. And now Jason has struck out every member of the Braves staff here except for Luis Castillo. And I'm guessing I'm not going to get the chance on account of he's going to be swapped out for a reliever here shortly. Assuming he hasn't already. Here's Rio Ruiz again. 1 for 2 on the day. Drove in the only run that Atlanta has scored today. That's a grounder down the first baseline, but foul.
Hey, roll up here.
Slider down and in, gets him swinging, and that'll be his second strikeout. That'll be number 9 on the day for Jason. That keeps things rolling here. Here comes Caleb Cowart now. 0 for 2 on the day so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Now the 0-1.
Fouls off the fastball down and in, and that'll be strike 2.
Now we got 2.
The 0-2 delivery.
Curveball on the outside half, swings and misses. That's strikeout number 10 on the day for Jason, and that'll end the inning.
Into the box now, Stephen Beltran. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Okay, Stephen Beltran. I don't think I have any prior appearances against this guy, which doesn't surprise me on account of he's a relief pitcher.
The pitch.
We're at 89 pitches through 7 innings. First pitch is a pop-up behind second. That'll be first out of the inning, 5 to go. I can't say I really want to go for a completo today, but we're certainly in line for one.
And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in to try it again, Mark Valdez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching.
That's a grounder over to Rafael Devers. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Stepping in and ready.
And that'll be Corey Dickerson out here now.
And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
4 outs to go.
Looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb.
Change up down in the zone. Swats it over to second. Hey, guess what? 3 pitches, 3 outs. Jason's out in the 8th inning with a minimum of effort.
Braves are set down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Well, here Jason is out here on the mound, or on the plate.
Strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Look, I'll just be honest with you. I wouldn't expect too much success out of me at the plate today. I'm just too out of it.
Ball and a strike. Minter, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes
fastball
now.
up, and I swung at it.
To watch this next pitch right here.
There's only been like 1 pitch in the zone this whole at-bat. That's kind of bothering me.
Well above
3-2 count.
Fastball that time.
Well, if I can work a walk, it won't be all for vain.
Especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2.
Nope, just got blown right past.
Got him. And that's
That'll end Jason's day at the plate. 0 for 4.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball.
But, you know, that's kind of his thing. And they're not even going to give Jason a chance. They're going to relieve him in the ninth. Well, I can't say I'm too honestly disappointed with that from a personal standpoint. From a gameplay standpoint, it's a little disappointing, but regardless, it is what it is. So, Robbie McCarty out here to try to finish this game off. Let's see how we do. Survey says...
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially
well, as I expected, Jason didn't get dinged with an earned run that game, but he did allow one unearned run on 4 hits. In 8 innings of work, he collected 10 strikeouts, and he got himself the win. He goes to 13-2 on the year, and he goes to 92-44 in his career. His ERA has gone to 1.65, his FIP is at 1.35, and his xFIP is at 2.40. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.